I'm seeing a lot of people running with this 2,700 number for God and time. But let's be clear, this is an estimate, not an official figure.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Alkaline debuted on the reggae iTunes chart with his new album. Where's it now?
Within the first week, Alkaline sold approximately 1,000 units of his album NPT, which
you never move your pussy wall and come down.
May I represent for one Media Fox? Media Fox, Media Fox. How the latest news them lock?
People are going, they don't know one Media Fox pan happen now. Yeah man, you know what things said. People, you need to tune in to this video. This is a very important information. Right? So, world music views. Mr. What them say, Junior Watkins. So over the years you've been putting out numbers and you don't have the source for the number. You've been speculating and everything, but you never know all these speculation and putting up numbers gonna catch up on you. You understand? So people, let's go into the video.
Bless upon yourself, you know. This is Miller Chip, and if it's your first time here, you're welcome. If you like the reasoning, leave a like and a follow. And also, I'd appreciate a comment. So I'm just here to address this real fast and quick. But further and foremost, big up to everybody, big up to dancehall, big up to Gaza Nation. I'm seeing a lot of people running with this 2,700 number for God and time. But let's be clear, this is an estimate, not an official figure. As you can see, World Music Views requested the precise number from Luminate, but it's yet to be provided. So what World Music View did was do some runs, and they came up with a figure of 2,700 units estimate, not an official number, not released. You see me? It's clear.
So people, Zane, you could go back in the clip, see? So World Music posts Vice Cartel album, and he posts it's estimately 2,700, right? Then in the report he posts World Music Views request the precise number from Luminate, but is yet to be provided. People, this is not about the numbers or anything. This is about the culture, the music, and the representation. You understand? Because look here now, if we going to go to World Music Views, his platforms for numbers and breaking downs of reggae and dancehall artists, Billboard breakdown when it comes into streams and sales, it is very important you put out the accurate numbers and breakdown for these artists. This is not a game or information to be played with. This is not no estimate, fewer than, less than, more than. No. We have to give the correct information. And if you don't have the source to get these numbers, do not put out no numbers. You understand? Because you understand how the Luminate things stay ready. But the thing is that with him, he manipulate the numbers. Because look here now, you see when him insert, you know, this number 2,700 on his website, Google AI going to pick up that number. So when you type in Vibes Cartel, God and Time, how much he sold, it's going to pick that up, and then you're going to see a link at the bottom. See? You're going to see a link at the bottom that pinned to his website. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, people. You understand? I'm going to show you. All right. I'm going to show you, people. See? All right. So, how much Vibes Cartel album sold? All right, now. So, you see that now, people. Look at this now. You see when you're going to Google and type this in, whatever World Music Views post, right? It pick up by AI. So if you same post Cartel sell 10,000 or Alkaline sell 10,000 or Massacre sell 10,000, right? It's going AI going to pick that up, and that information going to place in Google for life, right? But look now, see? All right, if you see the icon, you see three that the Instagram icon, the red icon in the middle, which is for World Music Views, and then the one out the end is for what do you call it? Observer, right? Look at this. See? Look, you know. So if you click this, them three there, you see it? So Instagram, then you have world music views, then you have observer, right? Alright, look now. Let me take off this. See? So if you click on this now, it will show your world music views. So whatever information him insert, it's going to be placed. It's going to be placed into Google. You understand? Because that's how AI and Google work. Google work with the website and everything. Right? So look here now, people. Alright, look here now. I want to understand, you know. See?
First time here.
So look here now. I go back to the information and make you understand what's going on. See? Alright. So remember that world music views, right? So remember that world music views said him send a request for the numbers, right? To Luminate for a reply of the information of Vice Cartel sales, right? He can request the numbers, you know, right? But this is the problem. Yes, as an industry user, right? But you have to pay for your subscription to access it. And once you paid a subscription to access it, you do not need to request it. So that evidently show you that world music views do not have a subscription. He don't have the information for these numbers, for the billboards, for the artists. What he's doing, he's speculating. You understand? And this is not about the speculation. We need real information. If you don't have it, do not put it out. That is the problem, people. Because we have to take them things as serious. Remember, you know, dancehall music is not really selling like that. You understand? And look at this now. So the Luminate operate as a premium business to business B2B data service because they track and verify the consumption metrics used to determine the official Billboard chart. See? They do not offer free consumer accounts or public access to their full datas. So where Music Views put that in his report, he's just putting that because he knows he's not going to get that accurate numbers and the breakdown, because once you have a subscription to Luminate, you're going to get the breakdowns and everything. You understand? So him don't have it. But because Vice Cartel is his artist and him dep on an agenda, and the pressure is on because him roll out and go post up Alkaline numbers quick. No give no time. So everybody's now is looking forward to him for put out Cartel quick. But it catch up on him because you cannot request a number or whatsoever unless you have a subscription, an industry consumer or whatsoever, right? The industry user, because you have different user. Because Luminate, you have different categories and different tiers. See, I'm going to break it down. See? Now go realize, people. So look here now. To show you, he doesn't have the access, right, to the information of these Billboard numbers. So when he posts Protege drop number 9 on the Billboard chart, right, somebody asks him, where is Alkaline numbers, right? Where is Protege numbers? Because him drop Alkaline numbers but don't drop the rest, right? Look what he said, you know, this to show you say him don't have no subscription to access these numbers, right? So you're manipulating it, you know. You're just putting out numbers out there, you know, without getting the actual numbers. So look at now. Him say, we only released the numbers we receive. People, remember, you know, if you realize the man just put out numbers, you know, but close to this, close to that, and no breakdowns. Him not do no breakdowns. Him just has a close to this, less than that, See? So I must say we only release the numbers that we receive. Some artists and labels and distributors keep their figure private, especially when it comes to the vinyl sales. However, as soon as we get those numbers, you will be the first to see them right here on World Music Views. People, remember, you know, as this thing say, only the industrial users you can get access. Let me show you. Let me pull it up back. I don't want to miss all of the information, you know. See? So see there? So yes, as an industrial user, Industrial user like managers, producers, you see me, label, like labels, you have small labels, you have major labels, you understand, to access the music data platforms. See? So we'll go back over yes or no. Wait, I move too fast, you know, people. You understand? So see my tell you, say, yo, the distributors and labels and artists have to give you the numbers. So how comes you get up and post a number for Vybz Kartel and nobody gives you a number? Tell me now, people. This get caught up on him, you know. How can you put up, you said this, you know, and me done state so you have to be a subscription to Luminate to get access to these numbers. You cannot email or send a request for numbers if you're not subscribed to their platforms. They will not give you. You understand? All right. All right now, people. So look here now. So after Protege, impose of the Protege, so the distributor for Protege name, I think are Tussins, right? So them posting them comment under the Protege comment and say, highest debut of the year, which Alkaline was 10, for them was 9, that a Protege, right? He write under the comment say, hey, can you share with the comment section how many albums were sold and sales stream in the first week? You know the distributor will never do that, right? So it shows you that he does not have a subscription to Luminate. So all this time this man putting out numbers about less than estimate, lower than this, barely reach this. It's all lie. Him don't know. And these are very important information. You understand? And first of all, you have to understand, say, a lot of people now go just get up and pay for this and just give you something so and give you information. Because Alkaline, them never give him no information. First of all, if you're giving information, you can't just say close to 1,000. No, because Luminate not going to tell you that. Luminate are going to break down, say, all right, these are pure sales, these are the overall sales, everything. Them are going to break it down. So when you see me talk about barely this and close to this and ray, he might manipulate and put in numbers and a guess. You understand? So he might mash up the business. That's the way I try to people. Because see my ask the person here for sure say he's not subscribed. You understand? And them now will give him the information. You see me? Because the people who upload these platforms. So basically who have access is the industry users, which the subscription, and the artists who own music who upload it. You understand? Them can give the information. See? Alright now, wait the people. So look here now. Look at now, people. So these are the prices, but you know Google work, right? They might give you a price and maybe insert like years ago or so, but maybe Luminate price raise. You understand? You know, sometimes Google gonna give the accurate thing, but me I show you an example. Say, look here. So this is the standard industry promotional tier, right? This you pay like $2.95, maybe a bit more, you know, people. See? And I think Luminate can work out. You know, you and him can work out something together. See? So look here now. $295 per month. But there's a contract where we require, how you call it, mandatory, which 12-month contract will. So yo, if you're gonna start this, you know, it's a 12-month contract, you know. We have to pay this month. Yeah, you pay yearly, which is a total of $3,540. It's a contract where you gonna get with them, I go show you digitally and every little thing. You see me? Who qualifies independent labels, managers, publishers, and distributors, right? World Music Views is just a media man. We just put out information and every little thing. See? So when them say independent labels, you know, like small labels, that and that, who qualify. God, bro, the Luminate just can get up as one man and just, you know, you have to do a bag of thing and make sure, say, yo, all right, you have this sorted out. See? But dancehall space is like, if you realize, you know, producers and them little thing, then them now go really, you know, rush for certain things. And, you know, it's like when it comes to numbers, a joke thing when it comes to dancehall. You see me? So the managers, you know, who maybe a manager artist, the publishers, you see me, who are put out stuff, you know, publish with the artist or thing, and the distributors who are promote and all of these things. You see me? Who gain access through these industry organization portal like the Luminate, you don't know, A2IM hub. It provides a single user login to track streaming, physical sales, and radio spins. You see what I try to say? with the people. So, for sure, he doesn't have no access. Because I'm not paying a subscription. You see me? So for that, he have to pay like $3,000 a year. He's not doing that. He's not a producer. He's not a label. He's not that. So I'm going to waste him time and spend all of the money there. Him not do that because if him did that spend that, people, him wouldn't have no time or request numbers from Luminate. If him have an account or subscription, him no need for request nothing to Luminate. As in boom, go on the Luminate website, bam, 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 click in, him log in, very times have a subscription, and him see all of the numbers, the sales, everything already. Him no need for request nothing. So the moment him say that, him just has said that to the people, right? Him just has said that because, you know, Jamaicans now have the full information how them things that work with sales and how to get them and all of them little things there. Most of the time, you know, enough people enough to buy music and all of them things, and them not have access to these things. So him can write in the information and we see it, and true, we don't know about it. We are going to just run with what him say. You understand? But in this information shows you that he doesn't have a subscription. You understand? Because if you say you are request, yes, you can request, but you're not an industry user. You understand? You have to be that, or you're an artist or something where we upload your music on the platforms and you track your thing and you have your own thing and account and everything. He doesn't have that. That's why but him just put the request for those ease off the people and make them feel alright. I go wait till him get the numbers, which him not get that number the people, may I tell you. Because him can't request if him don't have a subscription for the Luminate, he's not gonna get that numbers. Luminate not giving out numbers to public if you don't have your subscription and you have an account. You understand? That's how it works. The system changed like around 2020 around them ways. You understand? So look at now, people. So that was the corporate, the full corporate enterprise tier, right? The first one was just like a independent, stuff like them like a small major independent record and labels and so. So this is the full corporate enterprise tier. So that costs you more. So the cost here now, it not do monthly. It say it start at 9,600 per year. You understand? Which is the contract term annually. Custom B2B contract. See? So who qualifies? Because people, you can't just get up and do it. You have to qualify for them things, See? And you have to show your things and every little thing. So qualifies major record labels. So like Luminate, them record labels, like what did I say? Sony and them, them big record there, overseas. Def Jam and them thing there. Them money do them thing. You understand? And like radio syndicate, large talent agency, them have to do big platforms them. Like a label, you sign to a label, them want your streams, everything, you track your streams, how much you sell, all of them things there. So them put out them thing there and give off give. You understand? Yeah. So talent agency and tech platforms requiring multi-seats, teams access, custom API datas, queries are, you see me, are extensive global reporting. So them thing are some big major thing, people. You see it? So that are the second tier thing. You see me? And then now people. These are not really music. These are like a standalone films and TV things. So it's not really relevant to have to do with way. But them have different tiers. These have 479,000 per month. But this not have to do with music. These are like some film and some TV database thing. How much, alright, so like maybe I put out a movie and you want to see how much the movie stream or how much people stream it and all of them things there. You understand? That are just that, people. So that's why I try to show you, say he doesn't have no subscription.
Alkaline debut.
So them do an interview upon ER with something else. So I'm going to state the Alkaline information. But I'm going to say something, we're going to draw back to the information that we just talked about. You understand?
On the reggae iTunes chart with his new album. Where's it now?
Within the first week, Alkaline sold approximately 1,000 units of his album NPT, which
people, you know why I'm saying approximately 1,000? Means said close to 1,000. You know why I'm saying that? Because he doesn't have the information. If he have the information, he would have break it down. Say, alright, Pure Sale sell this sell this. Him don't have that. That's why I must say approximately 1,000. So this man going on platforms that tell lies and him don't have the real information. You understand? So any information from this on, you cannot follow these information he's putting out. He doesn't have it. because him don't have no subscription. If him did have subscription, he don't need to request any numbers from Luminate because Luminate not going to give him unless he's an industry user. You understand? Or he's an artist or so we upload them things on them platform. But you have to subscribe to these things. He's not going to waste his money if you subscribe to these things. And if he does, he would have break down all these numbers and sales. You understand?
Was enough to debut on the Billboard Reggae Albums chart. He's the first dancehall act this year to debut on the chart. However, the album only spent 1 week, making way for the classics who have been there all year last year, and they are making their way this year again.
So look here now, people. That's what I try to show you, Because, you see, because them align themselves to a side or to an entity, which, you know, the Gaza. See? But why I'm giving this information, people, is not about Gaza or vendetta. This is somebody who is putting out false information, which is mashing up the database when it comes to music and sales. You understand? Him catch red-handed now. Because the moment you said you have to request, you understand? All these things, you don't have the subscription. And this 2,700, it got to outrageous. Because you keep on saying different about estimate at that, people. So, he might request something to Luminate when him don't have no subscription. How you going to get that? You not go and wait? But at the wrong information. If you don't have subscription to Luminate to get the dancehall artist them number, why are you putting out numbers then? Make it just stay to the Billboard placement. If you don't have the information, do not put it out. It don't make any sense. You understand? You mash up the database then, because look here now. When you go put 2,700 on your website now, Google AI go pick up that and just insert it in them information once you type it. But I bet if you go up and Luminate right now, it may be a different amount. Because you don't show you don't have the access to the Luminate platform. You understand, people? But look what them do, people. So, this man over the years been putting out Billboard spots, right? Anybody can subscribe and get Billboard placement. Anybody can do that. See? You not forgot you no contract or none of this like Luminate. Luminate is way more like technical, harder if you get subscription, and you have to be a specific personnel in the industry to get that, right? So look here now, people. So after 1 week, so after I put out the Alkaline fake numbers and the placement, right? You see the next week after, that's how I try to show you agenda, people. The man posts the second week after. What the man writing, people, he has never done this to no other dancehall artist, Me I tell you, See? The man say Alkaline NPT exit the Billboard reggae chart after 1 week as Sean Paul, Bob and Stick Figure re-enter with classic. Yeah, man. Highly I disrespect these people, I tell you, because look here now. First of all, you have up Sean Paul and you talk about Alkaline. That's what I try to show you, people. And you know what the worst thing, people? After I do this, so many. Remember, say you have Protege, you have Vibes Cartel. We drop them album and Shaggy. People, say him never yet post if the album them drop off of the chart the second week. But him post Alkaline. That's why I try to show you the agenda, people. So, as from today, World Music Views, JR, Watkis, is not credible for no more Billboard sales information. You want to get that straight, people. If you cannot if you don't have it, do not put it out. Anybody can get the Billboard placement, but if you don't have the sales for these numbers, do not put it out because you're not subscribed to Luminate, and you don't even qualify because, as we say, you're not a label, you're not a manager. You understand? You're not what else? You're not a publisher, right? And you're not a what you call it? Well, yeah, maybe him be publisher or whatsoever, but him still not subscribe or a distributor. Seeing? But he's more like a media man. Yeah, but you can call a publisher and things same way. But the thing is that, people, he doesn't have the Luminate subscription, so him don't have the access to the information. So all these time, we think say that money have the information them. The man been a speculate people. Because you know why? Last year Vibes Cartel dropped Vikings, right? Wait there. I'll show you something. People. Wait, we just finish this, you know. We just finish this. See? We just finish this.
But even though the article says the exact number from Luminate has not yet been provided, that means nobody outside of the official source knows the precise sales and stream totals right now. So you see people who are come on the internet and they might want to talk low tone, show no bag of thing, low la la la, show this, that. That doesn't hold no weight. That's what I say. Yeah, it's not official. It's not coming from an official source. You see me? What's official is, as you can see on the screen, God and Time, the album debuted at number 6. That's what I say. On the Billboard Reggae album chart, which is a solid achievement. Sorry for the language. You see me? I say pronunciation. Yeah, but until Billboard or Luminate release official data, any sale figure be shared is speculations. So, no make nobody as I say come on down. Tell you no foolishness and run go believe. Wait for the official source. So don't let nobody use estimate numbers as if they are.
Yes, people. Seeing, well, this is not the first first Vybz Kartel dropping at number 6 on the album and on the Billboard. This is the third number 6. But you don't know Vybz Kartel, their road and the hype and everything. They are gonna make it seem like at the first they go Billboard number 6. And especially for an album like this with major collaborations and drop at number 6. I don't know what they call that, but I guess through Alkaline the number 10, they must say alright, them win. But fine. But look here now, people. I'm gonna show you a next example, you know. See? I'll show you a next example, people. See? So Vybz Kartel Vikings. Vybz Kartel album Vikings, right? Vikings album sale, right? So look now, this is the same information, you know, people. You don't know him released one in 2015, but the 2025 one, which is last year, which is the deluxe 10th anniversary, right? As I say, each time World Music Views posts the information on his thing, Google AI going to pick it up. You understand? So see there, if you see look at the top, you see Facebook, the red one will look like that is World Music Views, and then the Instagram icon. So I'm gonna click it, I'm gonna realize. So see it there. So each time I put up these numbers, it insert. Google AI copy everything, like summarize all these main informations and don't merge it in one and just state it in a one paragraph. See? If you go up on it, see it there? A theme site this with Vybz Kartel, see it there? Earn just under 2,000 equivalent album sales. This man been speculating the information. Him don't have the right thing. And Vybz Kartel dropped number 10 on the Billboard. See there? It peaked at number 10 on the charts. February the 15th, 2025. So look at now, people. See? Alright, remember, you know, this dropped number 10 on the Billboard, you know. And him said just under 2,000 people. Remember, number 10. See? Alright, we're going to look how much Alkaline. Alkaline. Our NPT album sales. See? Alright, people. Alright, at the same World Music Views, and I'm wanting to realize how the Google AI. So look there, it's a 8 sites post it. But World Music Views is the one that put out the number, so them just merge everything from each sites. You understand? So see it there? Look now. That one here, World Music Views. Sales numbers in Alkaline Land number 10. So if you click it, that will show you the information. See it there? 1,000 unit. Right? Alright now, people. So look here now, people. If Vybz Kartel album dropped number 10 on the Billboard chart, the Vikings last year, right? How comes him say under 2,000 sales, right? But Alkaline dropped at number 10. But look what he said. Roughly 1,000. You know, see, the man a manipulate the thing when it comes to Vybz Kartel, him have to pretty it up. You see what me I try to talk about, people? And him don't have no subscription. But because we used to him, we are see the information and everything, but we don't understand Because you know, most of we just see something and say, alright, Ray, we know research and do all of these things. You understand? So this man been a tell lie. Because you can't have 2 number 10 on the Billboard, but 1 under 2,000. Because this is the thing, you know. If him did put roughly 1,000 for Vice Cartel, it'd look away. So him just hike it up and put an next 1,000 and say under 2,000. You understand? Which Alkaline and Cartel sees at that moment for be the see him. If him a go put that for Vice Cartel, according to him, which him don't get the numbers. Seeing? It's supposed to be same like where you post Vice Cartel, oh people. But no, him a go put Alkaline say roughly 1,000. Because the agenda where him a run with. You understand, people? So these are the things we are talking about. You cannot put out numbers and you don't subscribe to the source where have the numbers for break it down. You can't say, remember him say under 2,000 for Vice Cartel, seeing? And then him say roughly 1,000 for Alkaline. Show you say he don't have the accurate numbers. And for sure you have 2 number 10 placements on the Billboard, but you explain it in a 2 different ways. It don't make no sense. But people, I have to make you know this information because it's very important. Massacre album a forward up. Right? I don't want to hear none of this. So if him not subscribe to the platforms, then we not see nothing but roughly or nothing. If we does whatever Massacre plays on the Billboard, that's it. We don't want to hear nothing more. You understand? Because it don't make any sense. We are run with speculation and estimate. You understand? But people, big up on yourself, you know. When I don't know one media facts on the app. Yeah, man. That is it.